tomorrow he will be at Ocean City Airshow in New Jersey. So
that's right. So those who came out here today, you got special treat.
You got to see Rooster.
Absolutely. Well, we thank you guys for coming. Amazing performance, and great to meet both of you.
Thank you. You too. Good job. Thank you. Hope everyone enjoys the air show today.
All right. We're having fun. You're enjoying it so far. Come on, join base. Let's give it up. Wow, we're really getting things warmed up around here. We got a lot more to go. Get yourself a good seat. Get yourself some good food. Again, take care of yourself out here today. Get some shade. Get some sunscreen.
I see the smoke.
If you don't have any ear protection, I know the vendors out here do have earbuds. They are available. Ear protection. You'll need it. We'll try to warn you when it's time to put the earplugs in. Give you a little earplug warning when it's going to get noisy out here today, and especially if you have children under the age of 2. The jet noise is really hard on small ears. It's tough on big ears, but especially small children. Make sure you have ear protection for your kids. And again, we'll try to give you a heads up when it's going to get noisy. Still got more to go, a lot more to go here at the first day of the 2025 Joint Base Andrews Air Show. We do remind you, listen, if you have fun out here today, you can come out again tomorrow. We're going to do it all over again. So if you're an air show junkie like myself, love to come to it, then come on out. If you love it, we'll let you come back tomorrow. Stockholm Warbird Thunder and the SNJs, again, advanced trainers in World War II. Now, you just saw an aircraft that's designed for aerobatics. The Pit Special, again, a plane that's just really an amazing aircraft in the world of aerobatics and air shows for many years. But what you're about to see now, ladies and gentlemen, are two very big and heavy World War II training aircraft that dates back 80 years ago. These are SNJs built by North American Aviation. If you're in the Army Air Corps, you call it the T-6 Texan during World War II, and shortly after the Navy would call the aircraft something different. So again, you have to kind of know that the Army Air Corps called it an T-6 Texan, advanced trainer, and then the Navy called it an SNJ. Now these aircraft were built for the Navy, so they are actual SNJ aircraft built for the Navy during
They're coming.
If you were in the Royal Canadian Air Force, you call this aircraft the Warbird. So you might hear those names expressed. It's all the same aircraft, basically, with only a few slight modifications. But it's an incredible aircraft. They weigh over 5,000 pounds, and what you're about to see is really amazing because, again, high-performance aerobatic aircraft are designed to maneuver and move and snap and roll very quickly. But this is a big World War II trainer, and during World War II, air cadets were told never, ever, ever fly below 3,000 feet and do aerobatics. But what you're about to see here today are two of these amazing aircraft flying in formation, performing aerobatics well below and never getting above 3,000 feet. So Warbird Thunder coming your way in just a few moments. We'll get more of the classic Warbirds into the air. We have a C-47, better known as the DC-3 if you're a civilian pilot. The DC-3 and the aircraft that you'll see here today are just amazing. As a matter of fact, the C-47, one of the most legendary aircraft of all time, still being used all around the world today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready. We're just seconds away from
here they come.
Warbird Thunder. Is Warbird Thunder Airshows. These are two World War II era ex-Navy advanced training aircraft designated as SNJs. The demonstration features classic aerobatic military training maneuvers while showcasing performed in 1913. Formation flying is a skilled art demanding discipline and trust. Formation is designed to allow a group of aircraft to operate in proximity to one another with a high degree of safety. In order to deconflict and have that safety, the aircraft joined on or flying off one another must have separation in 3 different axes: lateral separation, vertical separation, and horizontal separation. So the aircraft flying formation, another must sprint out laterally, step down vertically, and fly slightly behind the lead aircraft at a 30 to 45 degree angle. For most of the performance, Warbird Thunder has 3 to 4 feet separation. This next maneuver is part of a loop and part roll. It's known for its elegance. It's the barrel roll. Since the 1950s, it's been a cornerstone of military flight training worldwide. Navy and Marine Corps aviators had a few nicknames for the SNJ. It was called the Pilot Maker because of its role as a trainer, or sometimes Old Growler due to the distinctive signature sound, but it was most often referred to as the Jaybird. These aircraft were manufactured by North American Aviation in Inglewood, California, and designed as an SNJ because they were Navy aircraft. The Army Air Corps and later the Air Force had a version designated as the T-6, and again the Canadians called it the Warbird. There are over 15,500 of these aircraft produced, and they are commonly referred to as Texans. Most military pilots of the greatest generation received their advanced training in a Texan, and without a doubt, this aircraft played a major role in training all of our pilots for both World War II and the Korean conflict. Notice that the formation has changed. Warbird Thunder is what is now called a close trail formation. An aileron roll is a very common maneuver, but rarely flown while in close trail formation. This requires incredible precision and trust because the wing pilot is singularly focused on the lead aircraft. The United States phased the Texan out of military service in the mid-1950s, but service continued for decades in developing countries. The Texan served in at least 63 nations worldwide. It was usually a training role and occasionally as a light attack aircraft or even as a fighter. The last Texan was retired in 1995 from the South African Air Force. An incredible 60 years of military service. See a line abreast salute.
Up, smoke on.
On the right, and his sole focus will be staying in perfect alignment and synchronized on the lead aircraft. This takes a lot of amazing coordination and focus, ladies and gentlemen, and both these aircraft are side by side. Thunder pilots are Chris C.T. Thomas and Chris Soto Orr. C.T. is the lead aircraft and resides in Virginia Beach with his wife. He's a third-generation pilot and learned to fly at 17 years of age. With his naval aviator father as a flight instructor, C.T. earned flight time, flight instructing, towing banners, and also flying charter and freight. He's flown for well over 110 models of different aircraft and has been flying for over 37 years. The number 2 pilot, known as the wing pilot, is Buck Eberhardt. He resides with his wife in Miami. Buck started flying in sailplanes at 14 and powered aircraft when he was just 17 years old. After graduating from Daniel Webster College, Buick served in the United States Navy for 20 years as an F-14 Tomcat and an A-4 Skyhawk pilot. Buick has been an airshow performer in the MiG-17, the A-4 Skyhawk, and the L-39. Both CT and Soto are both airline captains for a major airline. This next maneuver is dedicated to the men and women of our military and to the family members that have sacrificed and support them. Watch now as Warbird Thunder approaches from your right. This maneuver is dedicated to the men and women of our military and to the family members that sacrifice and support them.
Look at that.
A big heart in the sky. Handles the Warbird Thunder's maintenance and ground support. Paul is an FAA licensed airframe and power plant mechanic and is also a private pilot. He's been over 30 years as a professional firefighter and a paramedic. Paul is also a member of Virginia